Good morning. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our first Throwback Thursday of 2012. For today's Throwback Thursday challenge, we are challenging all of you to use any cartridge. It's going to be a sports challenge, so you would have to make any kind of sports theme. And the thing is that if you don't own any sports cartridges, that's fine. You could go ahead and make a sports-like project, like if you have stickers of a baseball or stickers of a basketball, or even if you have any of my sports stamp sets, that would be awesome to incorporate in here. Just as long as you use any kind of cartridge that has some kind of, like I said, if you don't have any sports, that's fine. I'm sure you could work with it, but definitely use a Cricut cartridge for this, okay? So anyhow, the cartridge I am using for this challenge today is Boys Will Be Boys. I haven't used this one like forever, so I'm so excited. What I did was I just used my shadow feature, and then I got that little baseball mitt right there. And then after, what I did is I went ahead and clicked on my shift feature, and I just got one of these squares, okay? And then what I did was I came on my mat, and the actual mitt I layered right on top of my square. The mitt is 3.47 size, but if you're not using a gypsy, you could go ahead and size it at 3.5. And then for my square, I took off the real dial size, which is right here. I mean, not real. This is the little link, okay? If you turn it off and it's no longer white, if it's no longer yellow, I should say, I haven't used my gypsy in a long time. If it's no longer yellow, then you are able to make these sizes to whatever you want, okay? Just make sure it's a real dial size, or it doesn't necessarily, if you want it to be the real dial size, then definitely turn it on, okay? So that's what I did. So the width here is 3.29, and then the height is 4.13. I know it's an odd shape, but that's basically how my card landed up being. So what I'm going to do is weld these two together. Now, if you don't have a gypsy, you could just go ahead and just layer it right on top of your card. But I just wanted to weld it together. So you're going to click on the group feature, click on both of them, the square and the little baseball mitt, until they both turn blue. Click on your advanced feature button, and then click on weld, okay? And then when you eyeball it, you see how everything, let me zoom in for you. You see how all the inside of it turns gray, because that's not going to cut out. Only like the little finger part is going to cut out, okay? So now you're going to turn off your eyeball feature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, okay? And then what I like to do, you could go ahead, and everybody uses like that XY feature on here, but I don't. I just basically just put it directly right on top of it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and scooch it up. Then after I scooch it up, I am going to go ahead and use this feature here, and this will flip that. You see how that flipped right there perfectly? And the reason why I did that is because it's going to fold open, and I wanted my glove to match, okay? Okay, so now let me zoom in for you. Now that I have that slightly overlapping, I just want to do, just see how it's touching there. I'm just going to do it just one more. Okay, see how it's slightly overlapping? Now I want to do, I'm going to weld those two together. Okay, so I'm going to click on my, first I'm going to group it. Group feature, then I'm going to click on that. And we know that's all grouped together now. Then I'm going to click on my advance. And then we're going to weld those together. And let's click on the eyeball. And now both pieces are welded together. And you see how this is gray? And that's perfect, because that's where the card's going to fold. Okay, so now what I did was I just went to layer 2. And I took the shadow. Remember, I found that shadow. The shadow is going to go right there. Okay, and then I got the layers to it, and they're also sized at 3.47. So this is just going to layer right there, and that's just going to layer right on top. Super simple card I wanted to show you with my gypsy today. So let's go ahead and get it together. Okay, this is the paper I chose to use today. This is another stack by Echo Park called Be Mine. Super duper cute. I love this one as well. I'm loving all of my new Valentine Day packs. Isn't this pretty? So basically this is what I used today. I used that, and for the inside of our card, we are using my Sports Sentiment, and this is the one that's already available in my shop, and this one's called Sports Sentiment, and the one we are using is Be the Best You Could Be. And this is going to go on the inside of my card. So I'm going to quickly show you. This is what it looked like, all welded together. So I got some craft paper. And then I got this one here. This is from Paper Tray Ink. I think it's smoky color. I don't know, to be honest with you, for sure. But it's a dark gray color, which was cool because I knew it would go with that other paper since there's a lot of dark grays in that Echo Park stack. Really pretty stack. I was very, very impressed with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, oops. Now just so you'll know, this is going to be for a girl. I know someone who plays softball, and this is actually going to go to her. So that's why you're probably wondering, why did I do a baseball mitt and I'm using a girly paper? Well, that's why. Okay, so I just had it, there we go. See, it kind of gets stuck when you don't. I love this glue to death, but you need to put the cover on right away. This is the Zip Dry, my favorite glue. Always, always, always put the cover on ASAP. Okay, so this is just going to go ahead and glue right there. Now you don't have to do any welding, but I wanted to, just because because you could just go ahead and just get the layer and just do it right on top. But if you were to do that, your little gray parts would be sticking out here and it wouldn't match up, you know what I'm saying, like how I did. So I wanted to weld it. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to do some stamping. Let me go ahead and grab my little cushy. Someone asked about this the other day, about my little mouse pads. These are available in my shop for sale. And I just thought they were perfect for stamping, and I love it. Okay, check this out. Isn't this adorable? What I did, this is that paper, and what I did was I just used here the little twine from Paper Tray Ink, which as you could see, and that's sad. I never could see the spool before, but this time I really need to do a order over there. So anyways, what I did was I used that, I poked holes with my little paper piercer, and then I just went ahead and just threaded them through. Yes, it was a lot of work, but worth it because I thought it came out super duper cute. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab my ink, and we are going to stamp on the front here. Alright, so let's see. I hope it works. I should have stamped it before I got all crazy with my threading, but that's okay. It'll still come out cute. We are going to stamp this right here. Don't you wish you hit like a girl? I thought that was perfect. Okay. So I want to make sure I'm pushing down a little hard because of the little threads. I just want to make sure it gets it really good. And it sure did. Oh, I love it. You see how perfect it looks? Super duper cute. Okay, don't you wish you hit like a girl? And then, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just stamp the inside of the card right now before I fold it over. Alright, so let me keep my ink open. And then, this is going to be right here, Be the Best You Can Be. Perfecto. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the little softball. I'll put the little softball right here in the corner. Isn't that pretty? You see that? Okay, sorry, that was not in the camera, my bad. But there it goes right there. It says official softball. Okay, perfect. So now, let's see, let's go ahead and just grab the bone folder really quickly. Go ahead and get that closed up there. And then we are going to get this on here. Isn't that pretty? Super simple card. Sorry, I had to zoom out for a little bit there. Okay, there we go. Super simple card. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pop dots to get this one on here. And I'm going to have to use some pretty thick ones because of the laces. Let's see. Open up this brand new pack here. I never used this one before. It was on sale. The Thermo Web 3D foam. And I like these because they're a little, oh man, are they the skinny ones? Hold on, I hope these are the bigger ones. Yes, these are the bigger ones. Whew, that was a close one. I didn't want to put on a million. You know, I like to put a million of these on. I don't want to put a million tiny ones. Okay, so let me go ahead and just get these down really quickly. We are going to get this on here. Hold on, let me try and center this. Isn't that super duper cute for a softball player? Isn't that adorable? I love it. So there goes her cute little baseball mitt, and I love that it's pink. Be the best you can be. Perfect. So what I'll do, you'll see probably the finished product at the end. Of course, I'm just going to add some little, maybe stitching, some inking. I'm not quite sure yet 100%, but I'm sure you'll see it different because I totally know it's missing something. Oops, sorry, that was my mother. That was the shipping department calling me. I lost track of what I was saying. So anyways, I forgot what I just said before I got off to get the phone. But anyways, I hope everybody joins this Throwback Thursday challenge. It is a sports themed challenge, so find any crickets or whatever cricket cartridges you have available and just make a sports-like project. That would be awesome. And you have 2 weeks to complete the project. You could go ahead and link them up at my blog. If you're watching over at YouTube, link them up at my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com. And if you happen to do it on a different day, because I'll be posting something every day on my blog, just go ahead and click up at the top. You'll see my little search bar. Just click on Throwback Thursday Challenge and it'll take you to the latest challenge. So the deadline for this will be on Wednesday, January 18th. Okay, everybody? So have a fabulous, fabulous day. And I will see you back tomorrow for a Friday tip of the day. Bye-bye.